All right. So, for those of you who watched the working episode, you are probably aware that I ended up getting a hold of this top hat, and I rather like this top hat. But for those of you who skipped the working episode, you probably are not aware of everything that just went on. You may notice that we have a lot more in terms of storage, and we basically just went through and I gathered up. Whoop, no. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. I changed the buttons, didn't I? I went ahead and added in a bunch more items here. Oh, hello. Gosh, I have to remember how the buttons work. All the buttons in this game are a little bit different than what I'm used to. But we added... Oh, gosh, stop pressing buttons. I have to get used to it. Unfortunately, there are still no sort buttons in the game, which is kind of a little annoying. How to remember how the buttons work here. Like this, and then... And most of these are just literally just mountains and mountains of standard scrap. And I wanted to be able to get a bunch of this stuff sort of just get that started so that I'm not spending so much time now having to go around, gather stuff. But as you can kind of see, we whoop, can I get up here? I want to see if I can get up on top of these things. Can I do it? Ah. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Who cares? But we ended up clearing a large section of the surrounding area of the scrap and putting it into here. Probably still not enough, I'm sure, but it's a start. As for this, I want to get this initial setup started, but with the fabricator and the separator and the smelter, the shredder and all that. I want to get it all set up and I want to put it out here. So first of all, let's just make sure the inventory is empty. All right, and I am going to... Okay, I'm going to make sure that nothing is currently being processed here. And nope, okay. And I'm going to get all of this set up properly and in a nice progressional input. That's right. In a much more logical and progressional manner, so that it's not looking quite so bad. And more importantly, I can start getting a lot of this stuff started, because there's a lot of necessary scrap that's going to need to come from this. So what I'm going to do, we've got this nice big flat area out here. I'm just going to utilize it. So let's start by coming out to like maybe to here. And I'll have to take a minute to remind myself how to make things. All right, so machines. And the first thing we want, of course, is the shredder. Now, and I still haven't figured out what's the difference between an input shredder and the shredder, other than being able to put down the big containers here, which will be the first thing that I do. I need to grab some rubber scrap. I'll start with that, and we'll see what that gets us in. But because I will probably go with the input shredder as. Oh my God. I'm so used to being able to pressing different buttons. All right, let's grab the scrap here. Nah, I'm not gonna do foundations. This is a nice flat area. There's no point to it. I don't even see why I would even bother with foundations out here, to be honest. There's lots and lots of very flat terrain out here, so I'm not even gonna bother with it. We're going to start with this. Now we need the output. Let's see. Let's go ahead and. Why is it not rotating? There we go. Wow, that is... Come on. Oh my god. That is an aspect of this game that really needs a lot of work. Is the... I'm just gonna do that. Is that the... see, now it's pointing the wrong direction. The turning aspect of this is where you're adjusting. Oh, no, let's go to controls here. Where when you try to place things down and you're trying to rotate the buildings itself, really needs a lot of work. Because that's just because it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It's the turning is too big. So let's start with this. All right, then we go to machines, and the first thing we want is the input shredder. You know, there's only one. See, that's too big of a move there. It's like it really needs to be in smaller increments. That, and I hate that you can't place that in a good logical order. See, well, let's try it again. I guess it'll just have to point that direction, even though I hate that. There we go. And input shredder. And turn this. I guess it'll just line it up the same way, like this. Even though that looks like it's going to run. If I were to go long enough, it would hit my storage there, which I don't like. All right, then we want to do the connections, do the scrap, and we go from here to there. Just heard something. All right, so we'll need to power that. Then the next thing, back to machines. So it's got to go from the shredder to the smelter. Or was it the separator? Yeah, it's to the separator, because that separates out the shredded contents. Because first you go from here, it goes to the shredder, and from the shredder to the separator. All right, that out there a little bit, and then connect from point A to point B. Right. All right, then from the shredder, well, from the separator, you go to the smelter. That right there. Yeah, it's not lined up at all, but I don't care. Lined up is not important. This is, I mean, this is JunkPunk. It's designed to be slipshod and haphazard. You know, it's not supposed to be perfect, because if it were, then that kind of defeats the purpose of it being JunkPunk, right? All right, so then from there we go to the fabricator. And this is actually the first time we actually get that thing in its correct orientation. All right, then from there we want to, or not that, stop that. To there, to strap belt, to there. All right. And as you can see, it's all heading in the right direction. Oop. Good, good. And good, good. Okay, so all the belts are going in the correct direction. Let's grab this. And we will want to start powering these things up. Now, let's start by doing this. And we need to put down another power thing here. Let's see, power pole. I need 2 capacitors and steel scrap. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and there's the capacitors and steel scrap. No, that's the right button, Lion. Oh, that's not it. This one. And steel scrap. I'm not used to pressing these buttons. I'm out of the habit. It's not cool. Okay, go over to here. And we want power pole. Pop that down right there. Connections, and we want power cable. And we want from point A to point B. Point A. Point B. Let me grab out my power cables. I just realized that I need that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I spoke with the I spoke with the people who developed this game about labeling these things, and they said that they weren't sure if they were going to do it or not. And it's like, why would you not? And they're like, well, because, and they gave me some reason about aesthetics, and I'm like, I guess. Okay, really? So we have power, power, and power all on the same side, except for this one, where the power is on this side. Why? Why? I don't know. Let's go ahead and go cable out to... Okay, and this... Okay, come on. And I hate the fact that you can't change your oh, that's right, it's like this. Oh, I remember. Okay, I remember. I was like, why can't I change my look here? But you can. All right, and click into that. All right, then. I just realized an issue. Okay, I need some more scrap metal. Nope, not that. That's the right button there, Lion. Not that one. There we go. And let's just grab out a couple of stacks of it. Let's see, I need some... I'm okay for steel scrap right now. All right, so we will come over to here and maybe put a power pole right here. And looks like I'm gonna need some more cables. Do I make the cable here? Yes. Oh, come on. Nope. And I need copper and rubber. Copper was here? Yes. Just grab out a lot of this. I'm probably gonna need... Morning, Nini. How you doing? There we go. Grab out some rubber. Well, there was no need to rush, but, you know, thank you for that. Yeah, it's T, that's right. Okay, let's go over to here. Let's make the cables. Alright, and... let's just make up several. Alright, so we're gonna go from here. Connections. Cable. Go. Turn. Plug into there. From here, we will go to there. And even though it's a little sloppy, we'll just go to here. Then, yeah, we'll go from here into here. All right, so this gets all of all this up and running. Let's look at our power situation here. We're generating 10, we're using 10. All right. Now, I'm assuming, because the wind is going, but this currently isn't really generating much in the way of power. Let me repair these things real quick, because I'm noticing I've got some damage here and there. Okay, so this is currently not generating anything, right? Well, it sort of is. Even though it's nighttime, it's generating power? That's interesting. I would not have thought that. But I do want to add some more power to this. So let's grab some small gears. I just want to do wind power. Maybe we'll do like a little bit of everything. So like maybe 2 circuit boards, 20 resistors, and a bunch of large and small gears. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so resistors, circuit boards, and then let's see what else was there? There was, just make sure I've got scrap metal, which I do. Let me just grab out some small gears. Capacitors, yeah, we got plenty. Was it here? No. No, it wasn't here. Was it here? No. Where was the gears? There they are. Let's grab out some large gears and some small gears. And here's another weird inconsistency, that you can stack 100 large gears, but you can only stack 20 small gears. To me, weird inconsistency. But, you know, is what it is. All right, let's go ahead and we need to put together some power sources here. Let's go here and there we go. Let's see, where, okay, it's right there. that there. Put that there. And put that there. So from there to there. From there to there. From there to there. All right. And let's go ahead and add some more this direction. Let's put... you know what? Actually, for now, we should probably get this thing started. Because we have enough power to be able to go from here. Let's go ahead and get this started. So if we go to recipe, let's start with what we need first of all. Is it this one? Which button is it? Not that one. I don't remember what button. There we go. Okay. So we are working on growing some things. We need gold ingots, aluminum ingots, and silicon ingots. So why don't we get started on that? Let's start with, like, maybe gold ingots. Oh, God, it's so dark. All right, so the first thing we need to do is we need to load up a bunch of scrap into there. And then this, we want to turn it into what? We need to, like, it's going to be just regular scrap. How are we doing this? We've got a bunch of rare scrap metal. Oops, that was unintentional. There we go. All right, then let's see, if we're going to create, in order to create platinum scrap, we need to use the rare metal, so maybe not that one. That's rare metal, that's rare metal. This is electronics. This is electronics. Maybe what we'll do is, well, okay, so we can either do regular scrap, which is a 10-to-1 for gold, or electronic scrap, which is a 1-to-1 for gold. And I'm noticing, which is odd, but it doesn't look like electronics gives us copper at all, which is a little weird. Hello, Ayanara, how's it going? So I think I'll start with electronic scrap. So let me hop over here. I put a bunch of electronic scrap down here at the end, I believe. Yeah, we've got a bunch of this. So let's just fill up on this. All right, so we'll start here. We want to turn this into electronics shredded. We'll come over here and we'll load up all of our shredded electronics. Now, as you can see, it's piling out of here and it's going into here where it is being shredded. It is going from there into here where we want to turn the electronics shredded into gold scrap. And there you go, you can see it's being made and it's being put into here. Now from here, we want to turn this gold scrap into gold ingots. That's cranking out. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this off because I really don't want to turn this into anything right now. I just want to... Oh. Oh, it's still... Oh. Okay, so even though I've got this turned off... Oh, it'll still load into there because we have not unpowered this. But I can't unpower this because if I do, it won't turn it into scrap. Okay, so we figured that part out. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab some more of that electronic scrap. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this stuff away because I don't really need all this, do I? Seems like I've just got a lot of stuff here that I'm not currently utilizing. All that in there. Plastic is fine. I have... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and grab out this gold scrap here because I may as well just load that in. We'll go ahead and throw these back into there. I'm going to hold on to the... Well, nah, we'll put it in there for now. Alright, I'm also going to want to grab out some of these things because I want to... I want to go down and start working on our plants here, but let's start with... Okay, this is contaminated. That'll be like one of the next things I do. Okay, rubber and rubber. Alright, scrap. Oh, okay, nope. No room for scrap. Scrap. No room for scrap. And then scrap. There we go. And then let's grab out... Oh, this is steel. Okay, we need to grab the steel. Grab. I don't necessarily want to turn all this scrap into gold. See, I think steel is here. Yes. That in there. Because I know I'm going to need 80. Is it... What button is it? That's B. I can't remember what button does what. Whoop. Let's see. What was it? No, what button was it? Ah. Wasn't there a, Shoot, what button was it that gave me the... There it is. Oh, it's K. Okay, so I'm gonna need a total of 80 ingots. And it looks like we're getting pretty close to that right now. After that, we're going to want, actually... Am I... Oh, maybe I've gone as far as I can go? Why is this not going? There we go. Oh. So I may just want to change midstream, maybe? If I go to here... Because I'm going to need the silicon, and I'm going to need... aluminum. So maybe I want to turn this into aluminum scrap, which is rare metal. Oh, or electronics. Okay, so let's just take a look at how many I've got right now. You know what? I think we're probably good for now. I'm going to go ahead and switch this gold scrap over to aluminum scrap. and start cranking out aluminum. Now, that will do that. And we want to switch this over to aluminum and let that start cranking away. Okay, so I need to do a little bit more. Let me go ahead and just load in 50 right there and just do that again. And, okay, so that's 80. Boom. All right, now we'll switch back over to aluminum. And I'll go ahead and grab that back up. Anyone can be a monster too.